Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Patrick from Brando Group, and today we are going to present you, always from one of our divisions, Brad & Company, specialized in bar counters. The question is, how is made a bar counter and what kind of peculiarities a bar counter can have? You know, a bar counter is related even with a coffee machines as well. So when we talk about bar counters, obviously, you know, it's a counter refrigerated where we can have different kind of alcohol drinks. But again, you know, it's always combined most of the time, especially nowadays, with a coffee machines. Let's have a look how it is made. Okay, a bar counter, you know, can have a facade. A facade of the bar counter can be either classical, like this one, or can be modern one. Okay, so the classical one can have different kind of materials. We work wood for the facade. So, you know, you will find just real wood, not just plastics. But when we talk about classical counters, we have facades that are made, you know, in different kind of decorations. This one has a leather in front of it, as you can see here, has leather. And usually we combine the kind of finishings with the seating areas or with other elements inside the place, the shop. Can be either a restaurant or, you know, coffee shops, bar counters. Usually the facade is combined with the seating. For example, we can have this kind of, you know, Capitonné Chesterfield leather working, fireproof always, that can go with, you know, some kind of benches. This one is classical. You know, as you can see, we can have different kind of decoration columns, and again we can choose different kind of materials in front of it. This one is with a very nice wood Ibano in front and Wenge decorations here. What we have here is a counter that has, as you can see, a socle underneath that usually goes with the same marble top as this one, and usually here we have 3 centimeters with a specific working edge. This one is called in Italian becco di civetta, but we can have, you know, different kind of decorations of the top. Again, we can use here, you know, real marble, like this one, as you can see, is real marble. So it's a product made specifically from nature. So it's not us. It is a real stone. It is cut from the mountains, and then, you know, is worked and polished like this one. Or we can have, you know, composite material like this one. You know, are materials that are combined together artificially, so it's humankind that makes them. We can have the ones very well known as Okite or Starlight, very resistant. What we have to say about these products is this, that, you know, the natural ones, obviously, even if treated, they can stain if, you know, hot coffee or orange juice or lemon can go on the top of it. So my suggestion is to clean it straight away before it stains. The combined materials like this one, you know, they are more resistant as well, and sometimes they cost, you know, even 3 times more than the natural one. I do prefer the natural ones. They are very nice, and we have a very wide selections. This is again a classical counter, but again, you know, with the modern ones, we have lots of different kind of finishings. Underneath we have a socle here, you know. Usually, you know, when you have to assemble this counter, what you have to do is this. Basically, I'll show you how it is. Just in here, as you can see underneath, you will find a piece of wood. So all the counters, before assembling in a final product, they have, you know, what is called here a foot bolt. This one is a foot bolt, okay? It's a foot bolt. So usually what you do is this. You have to take away this piece of wood that usually, you know, is used for transportation in order not to damage the counter. And you have to unscrew with a screwdriver, you know, like this one. You have to unscrew the two, you know. We usually have just one. You unscrew it, and what you have is just, you know, it's just the foot bolt. So what you have to do easily, you know, with the spanner, you can easily regulate, okay, with the spanner here, you can easily regulate, you know, the level of the different counters. And when you level it, you know, you can assemble them all together, level the different counters. So you can easily level the different counters, and you can adjust the way you're going to assemble them. Okay, let's move on. Another thing about bar counters is obviously it's very it's very popular, not just for pubs. Is this bottle rack. The bottle rack, you know, usually is used to place on the top of it, you know, bottles of any kind, and it can have columns like these ones, you know, can have columns like these ones, or it can be suspended on the ceiling. It has illuminations, usually, you know, use a lot of lighting, and you know, it's always related with the kind of design we have here for the bar counter. Again guys, all the design, all the facade is related to your taste, the kind of you know, the kind of counters you want to have inside your shop. Again, as we said, we have in our website Braden different kind of types, you know, classical or modern ones, but we also, you know, work specific materials, made to measure, bespoke, so any kind. What I want you to know is this, you know, basically a bar counter is always related with different kind of products. There is a refrigeration that we're going to have a look at it,